What's up guys, Hoarder here. If you saw last week's video, the guys and I are metal detecting the historic 1750s John Slack house, and man, we found some absolutely incredible things. Early 1800s shield nickels, silver war nickels, and handfuls of silver dimes. Doug's not hitting the coin, but this finger sure is wet. There were sterling signet rings, even a big silver $50, not to mention all the colonial stuff, like the 1720s King George I halfpenny, the old colonial spectacle buckle, hand-etched Tombac buttons, even several colonial crotal bells, including one complete one that we got to ring again right in the field. And with so much land left to explore, we are going back again this week, and I think we even top ourselves, including 3 first-time bucket list items and all sorts of crazy silver and coins and old relics. Man, what a place this is. So I hope you guys enjoy this week's video, part 2 of the historic John Slack house, and I will see you at the end. Later. All right, Doug's got something. Now you can notice those headphones weren't Doug's. He's using open air today, but that's okay. We can all hear where Doug is. We can all keep track of him.
I won't get lost today.
He's got something interesting here, though.
Now, let me just give a little background. We found, or you have found, I have yet to find my favorite coin.
The Flying Eagle, okay. The dreaded Flying Eagle that's eluded Doug.
And you have found on a couple spots.
A dozen or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on the legend, do you remember the number?
It's like a 32, 33.
Okay, well look at this. Swing over this.
Well, you swing over it. My hands are full.
Okay, well I want you to see the numbers that display. And I don't know yet what it is, but look, that was a perfect.
I see what looks like a penny.
Yes.
It very well could possibly be Flying Eagle or fatty.
Is it fat?
It's fat. It's 100% fat.
Okay.
Let me call Rich over. I'm not going to even look at it yet, but this is a fatty, no doubt about it. Let's wait for Rich to come over. We're going to set up somewhere and we're going to look at it for the first time ever together. All right, look at that super close-up of Doug. Look at that smile. All right, we call Rich over. This could be the first one ever, Rich. We are really going to hope.
We don't know.
Either way, it's the first 1800s today.
Yes,
right?
first 1800s coin. We're going to look at it for the first time. It's definitely a fatty. Is it going to be a Flying Eagle or a fatty Indian?
Please.
This is the back side, I think.
Would you like some brushing done?
We might. I just want to see if I'm able to see it instantly. Oh, maybe this is the back side.
Is it?
I can't tell yet.
You want me to just do gentle?
I do. I was just hoping we could unveil it live and see, but I'm not going to be able to.
Can you see anything?
Not yet.
I'm going to put my big cheaters on.
Here's Doug's fatty, and it is in terrible shape and real greasy and hard to make out any detail on it, but we're almost positive that it's an Indian.
That we did see an Indian.
Yeah, it's very hard to see though. That's why we were like, could it be? But from one angle, and I can't even figure out what angle it is now, we did see, or at least we think we saw, an Indian. This may have been the angle right there. I'm not even positive now. Well, Doug, we're not sure you got it this time.
So, the hunt goes on.
Yeah, but as Mr. Rogers said, Doug, you are in the neighborhood.
Oh.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Good job, Dougie.
Thank
First
you.
old coin of the day. Let's see how many more we can get.
Yeah, let's hope we can go further back.
All right, Charlie. Oh, there's an airplane going overhead, Charlie. I don't know if they're going to hear it, but it's loud. It sounds like a military plane. Oh, you got a big one there.
It's broken out.
It's like a... that's a huge size. It's in terrible. Doug's machine is so loud. It is so loud. Forgot to pack his headphones today, Charlie. Yeah, it's like one of those maybe ERTLs or something.
Yeah.
It's hard to even see it because it's in such bad shape. But that's what it is. Nice find, Charlie.
Yeah, they're always fun to find.
The finds are really stacking up today.
Yeah, try to figure out what they are.
Well, that's a truck. If you've never seen one before,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, Chief.
They drive around the town, deliver things.
I got you.
All right, Karen. I did find my one thing, which is great, because at least I got that off my back, because Karen just said, I got 4 things, and I see ant holes all over the place. Let's see, hole number 1, what she's got here. I see a penny. Oh, it feels fat too. I see it's an Indian. It's a fatty Indian.
Okay.
Do you have fatty Indians already?
No.
You don't have, this is your first ever fatty Indian?
Yeah.
Really? Did you know it was a fatty Indian?
I thought it was kind of thick.
Oh, it's super thick, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, Doug found a fatty. His did not have a lot of detail, but yours, I can see the full Indian on there. I can't see a date, and the back, I can't even tell if it's got a shield at the top. But it's going to be 1859 to 1863. None of them are really rare necessarily, but if it's your first one ever, that's awesome to cross that off the bucket list. Well, that's a great find, Karen. Way to go. I don't want to harp on it for a long time because I know you have 3 other holes open waiting for me. So let's go walk over and see what else she's got.
All right.
Ugh. All right, so here's hole number. Is that another silver dime?
Yeah, it's another Rosie.
Oh my good. Doug, you know how many silvers this is already before lunch?
It's got to be 6 or 7.
I think it's 9 or 10, Doug. 9 or 10. Yeah. This one is 19. I can't tell. I do see a 5 though. 1950 something. This one has a lot of black toning on it, Karen. Can you Hoarder.
Order.
Can you get that a spray? I'm just curious. I want to see how much toning is on it. Look at all that black. That's a nice one. Looks like 50 or 59. Ooh, is that a 50? Karen, how are your eyes? I think it's 1950.
That's me.
Yes.
That's Doug's birth year.
That's for you,
The
Dad.
year this was made, it was the same year that was made.
And I don't quite shine as much.
No. But that's really nice. I don't see a mint mark on this. I can't believe all the silvers we're finding today. Well, way to go, Karen. The trip down from Vermont has been worth it for you so far, I think.
Yes, sir.
And it's not even lunchtime yet. All right.
Just being in your company.
Oh,
Okay, everything you find goes into our business.
let's go see door number 3, Karen.
All right.
All right, Karen, door number 3 here, and then I can maybe go touch my machine again. I forget what it feels like to swing a metal detector. I see another circle. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a button.
I think so.
That's going
Is
to
it
be
a
a flat
Tombac?
button. Well, let me see the back. No, I don't think that's a Tombac. I think that's a brass flat button. Pre-Civil War, though. Is there anything on the front of it?
Can you spit on it?
Let me see for a second. It's thick. Yeah, let's see if we can. I can give it one little spritz if you want.
Yeah.
See if there's anything on that guy. I have a towel if you didn't want to get one out.
Use my tools.
Okay.
No, it's just a flat
Oh, that's nice though. Look at that. Just a plain old flat button, but beautiful toning, all pretty uniform color to it. No design though. Very, very thick for a flat button. And the shank busted off, the loop busted off. That's probably how it got lost. This is probably 1830s, 1840s era. So we're getting on some really good old stuff. And the day is still so young, it's like a toddler. We're still in the toddler part of the day, Karen. Well, good job. I'm gonna go toddle over to my machine and see if I can get something, because at the moment, no one's calling me. It's the quiet before the storm. So let me go get to my machine and try to dig a hole real quick. All right, I got an interesting one here. I already cut it out. That was my signal. It was about a 2930. I was hoping for a relic. Didn't really have a lot of high hopes. When I flipped the plug over and fished through, this popped out. And I thought it was going to be a bullet, but then when I picked it out, it's got this hinge on the top. And as I was wiping it, I see this hole there. I wonder if it's like an old dog whistle or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have a ton of experience with dog whistles, but that's what I think it is. One of those real high. Oh, if I blow it, I wonder if Doug would respond. I'm not sure. All right, I think that this is indeed a dog whistle. The only way to know for sure is if I can get dog tag Doug to respond. Let's take a look.
What was that?
I found a dog whistle, and I blew it to see if you'd hear it because you're dog tag Doug.
I don't think that's a dog whistle. I think it's a regular whistle.
No, if you heard it, it's a dog whistle. I'm not sure if it's a dog whistle, or not.
Yeah.
But it's an old whistle.
it
Well,
is,
I
yeah.
say old. I don't even know if it's old or not. But it's neat.
That is
It's a neat whistle. I'll call it that.
It's a neat whistle.
Yeah. So I'll put it in the bag, Doug. When was the last time we found a potential dog whistle?
That's right. It's been a while.
yeah,
Jeez, I think the last one
Was with Drew. And that was about 5-6 years ago.
Easily.
So, all right, in the bag she goes, Doug.
All right.
Hoot, hoot. All right, Rich has something. Rich, I'm going to come around behind you this way only so I can see the house again because the house is just a stunner. Look at that, Rich. The house is actually for sale right now, too.
Yeah.
And you know who one of the neighbors is right around the corner whose house we're trying to get on?
I don't.
Bradley Cooper.
Oh, right.
Bradley Cooper bought a 1706 mansion that we're trying to get on. Need a little bit of luck with that one.
So I covered it up right here, but you'll know right when you see it.
Oh, it's a nice full-size Tombac button.
Yeah.
Now, Karen
shank-
found one earlier.
Shank is there, but it's
Yeah, hers was also broken. Does
but
yours have any design on the front? Hers
Nope.
had a full star.
No designs, but I love when they just come out so nice.
Oh, yeah. Did you think it was a
shiny.
silver quarter for half a second?
No, it was ringing up too low.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
Nope, that is a really nice one. Almost a mirror finish. The one Karen found was more corroded and bumpy. Probably had a little bit more copper in it, or who knows, whatever makes it bumpy. But no, that's a nice one. Same broken shank, and if you were able to get some of this dirt on, you'd see that same laid, spun up part of the Tombac buttons. Colonial piece, Rich.
yeah.
Very well. Karen actually has something else too. I'm going to go over. I don't know what she. Oh, she did tell me what it was.
She's got something else. Now,
Yeah,
too.
let's go. She's an animal. She's an animal.
You might need the quarter order.
Oh, you're gonna need some water. It might be something good. Karen's had a heck of a day so far. Oh, that's a nice old cufflink. Wow. Oh, do you want to spray it?
If those
Quarter Hoarder water. Can you say it? Let me hear what your accent.
quarter order.
That's not bad. Okay.
Say it like you do.
You do kind of say it. I didn't know what the. Oh, look at the gilt coming through. I didn't know what the Vermont accent is.
I would say
Hit a little bit more.
order water.
Yeah, you would say quarter hoarder water. Yeah, and that doesn't have that very good flow to it. Yeah,
Oh, it does have some.
yeah. Keep going, keep going. Don't be.
Shy.
Yeah, don't pay a whole lot for that water. It's very reasonable. Look at that, Rich.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it almost looks like one of those Cartier eggs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's a beautiful hatchwork pattern. You think there's glass in between them?
It's
I think
red.
glass.
It's red.
Yeah, it's either glass or.
Wow, that is a stunner.
I think if I had to guess, it would be 19 teens. Or
That's what I'm
20s.
thinking, in the 20s or so. It seems like the 20th century cufflinks were bigger like this, where the older ones were smaller. But whatever year it is, that's a stunner. And there's a good chance that the second one is not too far away. So go real slow, memorize the number. If you find both
You
sets,
think it is a not a collar stud, but a
I think
definitely
it's a cufflink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would bet the farm if I owned a farm. Nice find, Karen. That's a beauty.
Thank you. Quarter order.
All right, let's see. Doug wandered way off to the side and said he's got a coin, so we're gonna see what he's got. Let me get my glasses on, Doug. Sounds like a mid-tone. Is it a nickel?
Nope.
Is it I think it's a thin one.
Yeah, it is.
Is it an Indian?
Yes.
Oh, it's a nice one. It's got a nice patina to it,
Yes,
Doug.
It does. It's nice.
Oh, it's got a lot of good detail on
Yep.
it. Ooh. 18,
I'm guessing 1860s.
I think it is 1860 something. Doug, I'm gonna brush it and come back and get a shot with the close-up camera because that's a
Okay.
pretty one.
Yeah.
And you
so
were
is-
down there, geez,
Yeah,
Doug.
it was
Holy
deep.
mackerel!
It was deep.
All right, let me clean it up, Doug, and we'll get a close-up.
All right.
All right, there's Doug's Indian. The best looking Indian of the day too, Doug. Beautiful toning, beautiful colors on it. The date 1866, so a nice early thin Indian also. But I just can't believe how much detail you have on this sucker.
Still left on it.
Yeah, this was lost early in its life. I didn't spend as much time cleaning the back, but you can see the shield there, all the same detail on the back.
The whole deal.
Yeah, you got a stunning one, front and back. Best looking backside I've seen all day, Doug.
Since Charlie.
Since
I
Charlie
know.
showed up.
Heard that before.
So that's a nice one. It's been a really good day. I'm going to try to go back up and hug the house because there's been a lot of good finds up there. We still have the whole side. Oh, we do, but I don't want to rush, and I'm trying to stay with the group.
And I know we'll get an invitation back. So.
Good find there, Dougie.
Yeah, I had to come down.
All right, Rich yelled out fatty. He doesn't know what it is yet. Now, that could be a fatty Indian, or it could be Doug's white whale, the flying eagle penny. Let's see. Rich doesn't know yet. He just saw it was fat and called me over.
I hit it right there.
Oh, there it is.
All right, let me see.
Ugly.
I could see that it's a fatty from here.
For sure.
Oh, wow.
You said it was a dead 30?
Yep.
All right, Doug. So there's a, let's see, 4 years that it could be a fatty Indian, 5 years, and 2 years of a flying eagle. Let me see if I see anything before Rich brushes it.
Oh, did I see? No.
All right, Rich has to brush it. Doug, put your shovel down, because if it's a fatty, I don't want you to hit Rich with it.
I think it is a flying eagle.
I kind of think it is too.
Uh-oh, let me see. Hold on.
From what I saw,
But
it looks
we're
like
gonna
a
need
flying
side
eagle.
light.
Yep.
I 100% see it right there, Doug.
Yep. You son of
It's
a
a
gun.
flying eagle. I see it,
Hey,
100%.
Hey,
Don't you hit him,
Hey,
Doug. Don't you hit him. The Excalibur is going to night Rich for sure.
you
Oh, he got one. Doug, you had one right behind me, 10 feet behind me. That could have been.
I said it could.
That
it
could have
couldn't
been.
Any closer without being.
And there it is. I see the outstretched wing.
I'll give him
I
credit
see him
for it.
flying to the left.
We just looked at it the right angle.
We'll try and get a year on it. I don't know if it's going to clean up in the field
No,
much better than this.
At least we know what it is.
It is a flying eagle.
It could have
It
been
is.
you.
I couldn't be.
And
happier
listen,
for
there
it,
could
but
be more here.
There could be.
There could be more.
We've got to go over.
Probably
this
not, but there. No, I'm only kidding. Rich, congratulations. I mean, it stinks it wasn't Doug this time, but it keeps him motivated, so at least he knows what they look like.
Oh, I'm motivated.
Looks just like that, Doug, if you're not sure. It's going to fly away back into Rich's pouch. Good find, brother.
If you drop it off.
The next one's going to be for Doug.
All right. Well, sure.
All right, Karen's got something else. And I've actually seen one of these before. It's probably been 6 years, Karen.
I think it says Littleton.
Check this out. The homeowner's freaking out about Rich's flying eagle that he found. Now, Karen got this piece here that says Littleton, you think?
Looks like that.
Yeah, I mean, little something or other. But what this is a charm of a tiny harmonica. And it would actually work. You would actually blow it. It might only have, I don't even know, 4 or 5 notes that you could play. But it was a real working harmonica. And the only other one I've ever seen, like I said, about 6 years ago, was found by yours truly, Karen. We are in a very, very exclusive club. Little Lucy or Little Lacey or something like that. Little Lady would make sense. But I think that's a fantastic find. I mean, I don't know. I love stuff like that. Way to go, Karen.
Interesting.
You and I in the Baby Harmonica Club exclusively. All right, dog tag Doug just yelled out like a 5-year-old girl that he's got a silver dime. Now he thinks it might be a barber. Did you even look at it? You're just hoping.
Well, I'm just hoping.
Just a gut shot.
Well, every Mercury I get is around a 40. It is exactly 45 on the legend, and this is up to 48.
So you think the barber is going to give a different number?
Oh yeah, I do.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. You realize they're both the exact same weight, silver, everything.
I know.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
I'm just trying to be. Know it all.
All right, I got it in my hand. I didn't look yet. I'm gonna say Rosie only because it doesn't look very deep.
Well,
But I'm gonna hope that it is a flowing hair.
flowing. We might as well.
Yeah, go for the gusty. Ready? Give a little rub. I think I see Rosie's head.
You see? Yeah, it is.
Yep, it's a Rosie.
Another Rosie.
Hey, you still got another one in the same part of the yard.
Yeah.
I think this one says 1952.
I'm 2 years old.
Yeah, you were 3 years old in the last one. You keep
Yeah.
going back in time.
I think that flowing hair is sitting in here waiting for us.
Well, it was a little deeper than that was.
Okay.
Good find there, Dougie. All right, Karen's got something really interesting on the top of this hole here.
I don't know what it is.
Look at this. What is it? Oh, it's like a Red Cross type image, like a nursing, maybe a medical alert bracelet.
alert. I think it's a bomber. I think it's a 52 bomber from the war.
Maybe it was a
I think it's military. I really do.
flight doctor or something.
I don't know what that
Let's
is.
look that up.
That's a snake.
I'll give you guys a slice of pizza if I'm wrong.
So you think it's a bomber?
I think it's military with a propter blade
I mean,
and
those,
the wings, air corps.
we're going to look it up and see. I don't know what that symbol is. You might just be right, sir.
Hey, Hap Barlow, man.
All right, well, there's Karen's piece, and Charlie, the heritage relic hunter, was right. It's not medical. It is indeed military. Now, I don't know if it's World War I or World War II. I saw conflicting things, but it could be Air Force, early Air Force, there's a propeller going vertically up and down in the center, and then wings on the right. With the bracelet, which started to fall off, it's still in Karen's hand. You think it could be, Charlie, where if there was an accident and you had to jump out and parachute, or God forbid something happened to you, they would use maybe a name etched on this to identify the pilot, kind of a thing?
Well, my uncle jumped out over the Italian area, and they came up with him with pitchforks and stuff like that, and they saw he was U.S. He had something on his rear. I don't know what it was, but something.
And that
with
saved
US.
him?
Yeah.
The fact that it's military makes it totally better than my original thought that was like, help, I've fallen, I can't get up kind of a thing.
Well, yeah, it's a propeller there. In the
Yeah,
wings
no,
there.
you're
It's really
right.
cool.
You got good eyeballs there, Charlie.
Well, thank you.
Nice find, Karen. That's another winner.
When my uncle was in Italy.
All right, Rich is digging a hole, as you can see right here. But in this hole right there, he said he's got a silver Rosie. Let me just see if he might have another one next to it.
It is a memorial penny.
Memorial penny. All right, I'm going to skip that one. But right over here, and they've all been found in this same area. All the silver Rosies. I want to say this is like number, I don't even know, 12, 13. Looks like 1956. Well, they keep creeping up. They're all different years.
What year is that?
56.
Ah.
There was a 50, a 52, a 53.
56.
Was he 56?
Yep.
I don't see a mint mark on this one either. But man, everyone different, everyone just as nice. All in this immediate area between this crazy old tree and this tree that's not quite as old, but I'll say it's crazy. I'll say it's crazy. Well, nice find, Rich.
Thanks.
All right, Karen's got something else really good. Not even where she's digging there, but right here. Let me swing over this, Karen, because it's a beauty. Well, another low one. 26, 27. Could be another Tombac, I don't know. But this is a beautiful button. Look at that shank. This is probably almost $half size, close to it. And the front, even better. You ready? Another shiny Tombac with more images going all around the outside and a sunburst in the middle. Oh my goodness. We're all digging these low signals now in hopes to get anything even close to this. And that is fantastic. Every one of those lines was hand scratched into this thing, 270 years ago. That is fantastic. Well, Charlie just called out there. He said he's got a silver coin. I'm going to go walk out. While I'm waiting, I had a screaming high 40s right here. I didn't live dig it, but I got this old Hickok belt slide. And you can see this is the inside piece that has an anchor, which would be a 3D relief on this side. So could this have been someone that served, in the Navy? Don't know. But these Hickok belt slides are pretty cool. So I'm gonna go walk out and check out Charlie's silver coin. I'll come back and focus around this area, maybe find some more buttons and stuff. All right, let's see Charlie's find. The one time of the day I get something halfway decent and Charlie's got to beat me instantly.
Jason, I took a rest.
I saw you. I saw you.
I almost fell asleep.
Okay.
Got up. After I swing around the tree, three wheat pennies. Well, that kind of like uplifted me.
Right, sure. Get you psyched.
After I come from that tree, come down through here, I got something really nice.
Really? It's not just like a mercury dime or anything. Well, I saw that, but that could be a lot of things. All right, let me see. Let me come around. You've already got the best silver of the day with the $half. That one looks big too. I see LF. Is it another half? I see LF right there. You have another $half? How did you get $2.50 in a day? This is what I got, Charlie, before I touch it.
Oh,
It's a belt slide with with an anchor on it.
yeah.
Thank you. I'm
Maybe,
just trying to suck up my half a second because when I pull this out, that belt slide means nothing anymore, Rich. All right, should I grab it for you,
Yeah,
Charlie?
please. I'm like,
Let's see.
I'm shaking at the knees, man.
Come on. Oh, it's a Franklin. It's a Ben Franklin. Do you have a Franklin half?
I don't think I ever.
I don't know if I've ever seen you find it.
Walkers.
Yeah, you find older.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of Franklin halves come out of the ground. Now let's take a look and see what year it's going to be. It's probably going to be somewhere like 40s and 50s, I think, right, Rich?
I think so, but
There's Ben. Oh, I see it right there, 49. Right there,
Yeah.
on the right. Do you want to give it a little spray down for me, Rich? Quarter hoarder water.
Straight up, man. Shine, make that thing shiny again.
Rich, this is spray down number 15 of the day. 15 silvers on the day, Charlie. Just to give a little. I can't believe this was missed. Who?
I know. I went over this area so many times.
I was feeling kind of bad resting
it's
over there.
nice.
You guys
Look
are
at
swinging
that.
back and forth. And
There it is, 19th, the second half found by Charlie today. The 15th overall silver from this yard.
I don't want to show off.
No, you are. You're showing off. You're showing off.
But you guys, all the silver you got, put it on a scale.
Oh yeah, yours is yours is heavier than all of ours.
I'm just.
That's
you guys
fantastic.
know- You guys know I'm just kidding.
That's
I hope you guys,
fantastic.
you know,
Well, this might be your first ever Franklin
Yeah, I
half.
think
I
it
don't
is.
recall
I
ever
think it's
seeing you
on the
find
other
one.
side.
Yeah, let's see. Uh-oh. Charlie nicks them. Look at that little
really?
scratch up
Well,
there.
that crack is on the belt.
No, not that crack.
Oh.
The one under America. Yeah.
did I nix them?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
well.
nixed it. But look at that. That's fantastic. You know what's cool about that is that little tiny eagle too that's on the Franklin halves to the side.
It is neat.
I love that, the Liberty Bell.
I don't know if I've ever seen one of these in person.
Really?
before. Yeah.
Would you like to touch it later?
Sure.
It's $1 an hour.
what are
You
we
have to rent it
talking
from.
about?
We were talking about the coin, right?
Oh, right. All right.
Charlie, that is phenomenal.
But you know, these two finds within 15 minutes of each other.
Yeah, I mean,
Now, it's getting late in the day.
let me
you
see,
know.
Rich, who won? Who won out of these two?
Well, Charlie won, but yours is really cool.
All right, I'll
yours is
take that.
cool.
I'll take that. Way to go, Charlie,
Yeah, well,
man.
thank you.
2 halves in a day.
Thank you so much, man. You guys gave me encouragement. You guys are working hard. I got up off that chair and
I was just going to let you sleep so I could have found that, but you woke up. Karen, I literally, about 3 seconds ago, got done filming Charlie's second half dollar a day, silver number 15. And no sooner do I turn around, Karen's walking towards me and say, I think I got a silver ring. If it is, I think it's number 16. I lost track. What number even comes after 15? I don't even know. We don't find that many of them. Now this is a tiny little baby one, and it's like octagon-y shaped or whatever. And you can clearly see when I rubbed it that that's going to be silver. Now, are we going to be able to get a hallmark off the inside? I don't know. Let's see if I can really hunker down and find the hallmark, because it's going to be small, and I'll try to show it. But that's our second silver ring of the day on top of everything else.
Yep, sorry.
Let's clean up and see if we can get a maker's mark to confirm that that's sterling.
Okay.
All right, there's Karen's ring. I did clean it up as best I could. It's just very small and it's hard to see, but I am 100% sure it's sterling. Every little diamond as I rotate it cleaned up great. The inside, I was able to clean up most of them. I don't see a sterling hallmark inside anywhere, Charlie, but it's just so darn tiny.
Right.
My eyes might not even be able to focus if it did have a sterling hallmark. But I'm going to call it number 16 on the day. More silver at this house than the average 5 houses. All right, Rich had to go a few minutes ago, so we're the only gang that's left. We're throwing in the towel for the day. It was a long, hot day of all sorts of incredible things. So let's take a quick overlook of the wrap-up of all the things we found from this amazing old property. All right, I'm not even showing all the trash.
Yes.
This is some of the more interesting garbage. All the modern coins are in there, little bits and bobs, horseshoes, all the forged pieces. But down here, this was our really good stuff. A couple of pieces of broken crotal bell, and of course Doug's complete crotal bell, which still sounds great. Karen's old butter spreader, the scout buckle, Tombac buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4 Colonial Tombac buttons, blowhole button, some more flat buttons. There's actually another Tombac there. The World War I Air Force bracelet, which is super cool. The dog whistle, we got this brass fancy piece, don't know what that is, this fancy piece. Another old button here. 2 hem weights, the beautiful crosshatch cufflink, part of the spectacle buckle, the chape from an old shoe buckle. All of the silver, including Charlie's double half-dollar day. First time ever Charlie's got 2 halves in one day. In the history of Charlie.
Yeah.
And he's no spring chicken. No, congratulations, Charlie. We also had 2 silver rings today, one from Karen and one from Doug. Interesting story, too. This house at one time, Doug, was owned by Hugh Hefner's #1 photographer.
Correct.
He filmed and photographed some of the Playboy bunnies on the property here. So your ring that has the H, we're going to hope that maybe it was Hugh's when he visited one day. You never know.
Yeah.
But awesome job there. All the other silvers, dimes, nickels, quarters, a bunch of suspender clips, including the one I got with the teeth on it. I got the Navy slide, which was cool. The Fatty Indians, the Flying Eagle that Rich got. Sorry, Doug.
Yes,
it's
sir.
coming for you eventually.
Yep.
The oldest coin of the day, of course, the KG1 1720 something, older than the house, 300 years old, which is the biggest treasure for Michelle, the property owner. But I can't thank you enough for letting us go around, show them, letting us
This was
walk through your
fun.
property.
This was really fun.
It was very nice of you. And guys, you did an awesome job. Karen drove all the way down. I knew she was going to kill it, Doug. She always does
She
well.
always pulls her weight.
So I'll say goodbye for Rich since he couldn't be here, but otherwise it was a fantastic day at this beautiful home, which is for sale. So if you want a shot at it, let me know. I'll do a credit check, and if you qualify, I'll give you Michelle's contact.
Yep.
But hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and we will see you on the next one. Later. All right, that's a wrap.